What is going on, Lunatic Fringe? As we get to the holiday spirit, the holiday season, we're going to do a quick passover on Luna Classic and see what we can find out and what's going on in the markets. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let's go. First up, meme coin paradise. Not really any change, so we'll get back to that in a couple of days. As you can see, prices really haven't changed that much for anything, just kind of in a zone, if you will. The market, until just a few moments ago, was actually down on the day again as we get into the Christmas holidays, but this is where the pump is going to start. Now, if you want to get in on that pump, then it is so imperative right now, guys. I can't stress this enough. Go to Terra.Finance. Sign up at the link in the description below. Start trading today. You're going to need some of these meme coins. And look, I'm not asking you or telling you or advising you as a financial advisor that you should have every single meme coin. But if you've got an extra 20 bucks laying around that you could put into a project, or an extra $50 or something like that, you should put it into as many of these little meme coins as you possibly can. And there's a list up here: Santa Claus, Rocket, and remember, Rocket does their giveaway every 3 weeks where you earn new Rocket, or you earn Luna Classic, or you win and you get some of their coins to use in their game in order to continue to go through levels. You've got the boys, you've got Cookie, you've got Terra, you've got a whole bunch of different options. You got to choose some, and look, guys, some will win, some will lose. I like to think that some of these are going to win. Juris already has about an $8 million fair dollar value, so there are going to be some of them out here that win phenomenally. There'll be some that lose, but if you put if you put 20, 50 bucks into each one of them, guess what? One of them will take off. One of them will take off and go crazy, and it will pay for all the other ones. Something like Frag, maybe, or something like Rocket, or something like Juris. Just get yourself a little bit. It makes no sense if you don't have some. Now, it's looking like over the next 17 hours that this increase of the tax to 1.5% is going to fall on deaf ears. It looks like that we are set to not increase the rate because validators are doing the work for Binance. They don't want to offend Binance, at least in my opinion here, that this seems to be the reason why. But you can see, these are your people, right? Jesus is Lord, Burrito Node, Vegas Node, Stakebin, all these guys, they voted to increase the tax to 1.5%. Voting no, Interstate One, Happy Caddy Crypto, Luna Station, Moonshot, Terra C Vita, Lunc Goblins, Garuda, Hexagon, No with Veto was Lunc Live, Interstellar Lounge, Community First, Lunc Classic Nodes, Baywatch, Juris Protocol. Guys, stake with the people who align with your decision. So if you think that it should be a yes, then delegate to people that give yes, as long as they're doing as long as they're thinking the way you want them to. I'm not saying just do it because of this one, but know how your people are voting and or ignoring votes. Okay, it's very important. Also, you got an abstain over here, so if you voted to abstain, then there you go. But look, you should be aligning your staking with the validators who use your opinion, whose beliefs align with yours. That's what you should do. You don't have to, but you should. So you decide and go look at this. You can go to station.terraclassic.community and you can really just go look at this and you can figure it out for yourself. Now, this is not the only proposal that there is. We also have the Orbit Labs review of reverse charge tax mechanism, and so far it's been basically everybody's voting yes on it, so this one's probably going to pass pretty easy. But this is going to be a review of the reverse charge that they've already worked out. So, again, whoever aligns with your views, those are the people you should be validating with. As far as price action goes, we're on a pump right now. Now, is it a significant pump? Well, it is because it dumped, but, ultimately, You're talking about a move of about 32% over the last 5 days. And if you caught the bottom, you feel good about it. If you didn't catch the bottom, then you're waiting for like WTF, bro, mate, whatever you use. What's next? Well, let me show you what's going to happen here, because I've been telling you about it for a long time, and now we're starting to see it happen. What are we seeing happen? Well, we're going back into the golden zone, which happens to be where the 50 MA is, which would mean that most likely we're going to have a test up here at about 3015, coming up pretty quickly, I think, over the next day or two. Probably look like something like this, just at a guess or estimate. Then we'll have a little bit of rejection, probably back down into that 13 range, 3013, 3014, somewhere in this little range right here. Then we'll have a breakout, we'll have a test of this top over here, then we'll have a breakout here, and then it's off to the races. Guys, we're at the bull phase of altcoins and the market. It's just a matter right now of that one single catalyst, that one single amount of money, that one thing just coming in and finding the right projects to really start to kick everything off. And we keep seeing it want to happen, so I think that it's going to happen in the next couple of days. Now, as far as volume goes, we're down a little bit on volume, but we're up 5% in market cap, and the volume is coming BTCC still, and Binance. So that should translate to big burns, right? Let's find out. USTC down about 10% in trade volume, but up about 5%. Again, this is where the surges tend to happen. Now, before we go any further, there is the lunc metaverse, the luncverse, and Nick Boulay just posted, "We are moving forward with the lunc metaverse. Get excited, Luna Classic. This is about to get fun." Now, this is just a small trailer of what it is, so we really don't have a lot of detail to it, but we should see something interesting coming up in the next days and weeks and months as this thing starts to flesh itself out. Should be a lot of fun. Also, daily rewards are heating up on base for the Elbun project, so come get some 100K lunc daily rewards, hodl base with us, and support our work. So I'm holding some right now, and we'll see what happens with it, but in support, holding base. Also, Leonardo just put out a big repost of a vote here from Lunanauts with the tax debate. No tax 0.1, 0.5, or 1.5. To me, here's the thing. The biggest thing about this ecosystem is, number one, burns, and number two, I think a bunch of people are gatekeeping for a bunch of other people, and I don't like it. I think 1.5% should be the one. And you'll notice here, I'm going to be in the minority on this. I'm going to be on the minority on this because we have all kinds of stuff happening right now where Classic Chaos Podcast is telling you, well, you shouldn't burn. We have a bunch of people out here saying that, everything, we should be doing the work for Binance. We should be doing it at the 0.1% tax to match Binance, which is stupid. Or at least, let me rephrase that. If the purpose is to get to $1, if the purpose is to create value for Terra Luna Classic, we have too much supply. And if we don't get rid of a significant portion of the supply on every transaction, then we're not going to get anywhere. Let me go over here and give you a reminder. We have 392 million burned over the last 7 days. Now, when you check with StakeBin, you see 70 million yesterday. You see 32 so far today. You see one day over here, 128 million. So you see this, but how long will it take to burn 6.5 trillion if it's 300 or 400 million over 7 days? Well, let's just say it's $1 billion a month. If 1 billion a month, in order to burn $1 trillion, takes 1,000 months. That's 80 years. So if you're not understanding the math and how this is working, then we have too much supply and not enough burn happening. So I don't know really what that answer is. I know repeg is going to be a big part and big a big parcel, if you will, to that whole process. But as of right now, we're not burning enough. Now, guys, for the next couple of days, Terra Casino and Pragmatic through December 5th, giving away, or January 5th, sorry, giving away $8,000. Christmas Rush is available for you right now through Terra Casino. World Poker League just ended, gave away 2 million euros. If you want to do some risk-based gaming, it's right here. PvP Poker, it's right here. All of the things that you want to do are right there. All you have to do is try it. We're going to keep this very short today. This is the holiday season, so there won't be a video tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. There might be, there might be a little something that I throw out for tomorrow, just so we have a little bit of fun with it. But generally speaking, we're going to take a few days off for the holidays, and then it's not financial advice. I'm always right. See you again very, very soon, and hopefully we'll get a nice little burn and pump in price action over the next couple of days. But that remains to be seen. It depends on what you, the community, vote for, and we're not voting for burns, which is wild to me, because people are telling you what you should be thinking instead of allowing you to think for yourself. I'm doing the same thing, by the way. I'm not just saying that I'm different than anybody else. But if the sole purpose here is to burn supply, and we're voting against burning supply, to me that's just nonsense. And again, I don't like gatekeeping for Binance. If Binance doesn't like it, I mean, they're doing $13 million worth of business per day, and they're burning 1 billion tokens. We're already doing that. What's their contribution here other than, holding an enormous amount of this supply? I mean, you guys like them. I don't care. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon. Merry Christmas.